Hello and welcome to the video companion to Steam on the Cheap. This is for episode number 8, where we will be reviewing Dungeons, the Eye of Draconus. This game is on Steam for $6.99, aka $7. And it's part of my ongoing series trying to figure out some games that are cheap and worth your time. Generally, I will say a game is worth it if it is A, fun, B, entertaining, and C, you get more than $1 per hour of enjoyment out of a game. So for this $7 game, I need to be able to play for at least 7 hours. If not, it is not a budget game. And for us dads and college kids on a budget and everybody that goes into that category, you know how expensive gaming can be when you're an addict like myself. So let's jump into the game, and I'll start a brand new game. So we'll go down to this open spot number 3. Now, I love the art in this game, and it's got that kind of humor. Right here we have, guy with the ball gag in his mouth. And we have the drunken barbarian in Speedo. We have the gold-digging rogue. And we have the homosexual religion-spreading wizard right here. So, I'm going to just kind of do this randomly and pick one. Ooh, man, there we go, Speedo Dude. Let's rock and roll. So this game is full of tons of crude humor and funny moments, and I'm not going to say laugh a minute, but it is pretty funny. It's got a pretty good narrative.
What the hell? How can you tell? Did you read the sign? I can't read. Then how did you...
So there you go. There's a poop joke right off the bat. And as you can tell, the background is hand-painted and put into the game. And then when they're doing the dialogue and the characters popping up, that's hand-painted. And I really enjoy the artwork. The player himself is kind of, I can't tell if that's 18 or 16-bit. He himself is kind of ugly. I guess I'll call him 16-bit. But here you go. You can swing your sword. You can push up and swing your sword up. You can jump. You can jump attack. You can dash forward and attack. And that's about all you can do. Everybody in the game does have a special weapon. Or a special power, sorry. This guy, let's activate it and see what happens. He gets angry and moves fast and hits harder. So, this has been compared to games like Golden Axe and the old TMNT, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for you that don't know the abbreviation. And it is that style of brawler, side-scrolling, kind of have fun and let loose and take on big crowds. I could definitely agree with that. It is not as fun as those. TMNT is a personal favorite of mine. I spent hours and hours playing that game. And it holds a special place in my memories and my heart and any other, tropey word and action I want to say. Alright, kill the bowman. So, these hamburgers and other things drop, and you pick those up, and that's how you refill your special ability bar, which is that blue bar up in the top. The number 3 by my beer mug is how many lives I have, and of course the yellow is the life bar. Now this is up to a 3-person co-op, either online or with friends around your house. And here comes our first boss fight, by the way. And from my experience so far, I've played about an hour. It's really not great playing it single player. I'm gonna give it a multiplayer try later on, try to hook up with some random people and play the game. But playing it single player, I have to put it on easy, or else I just die super duper fast. And even on easy, it becomes a challenge because it's meant for multiple people. Once again, look at this awesome art. Pretty gorgeous, pretty beautiful. All right, now we are down in the pit where kobolds are being pooped on top of me. As I was saying, though, the first player action in this game, definitely not super great. You're going to find yourself feeling overwhelmed and you can't really stop yourself from getting hit. Another problem that I found in this game is the boss fights aren't really thrilling. They are A, either kind of simple, or B, tedious and boring. And they kind of switch back and forth. I've beaten 5 bosses so far, I want to say. The good news is that the repetitive gameplay and the boring bosses are at least part of what I like about this game to begin with. What I like is the art style, and I like the humor, and I do like the little bit of nostalgia that the game brings back. Ooh. Oh, eventually this colon of kobolds will fill up. There it is. Now, the bosses have weird mechanics that I've fought so far. Yeah, there's going to be times where you can't hit them, period. Even when you're swinging, it does no damage. There's going to be times where they take damage. There's going to be times where you can't stop them from hitting you. It's a mess, to say the least. So, to beat this guy, not only do I have to kill the guys that are attacking me, but when he screams Cobalt, he throws one at me, and I have to hit it back. So I have to get that timing right. So I'm assuming if I was playing with multiple people, one person would be constantly in charge of that. And I would be, the other 2 people would be smacking away at all the other kobolds. So these are some special power action. I'll tell you what, the first time I did fight this boss, it took me a little while to figure out what the hell I was doing. Because it's not very self-explanatory. Just hack and slash, hack and slash, hack and slash. And try to get the timing of it to throw in kobold. I hope he didn't throw one that time, unfortunately. Oh, here it comes. So you can see right now I kind of have to pick, either beat these guys up or turn around and hit the kobold back at them. Another thing is that the controls are a little sluggish, and they will hit you when they're not close enough to hit you. Same with these kobolds. I have to swing before they hit me and before they're even really in range of the sword to have any hope of hitting them back at them. Oh, and there we go. Boss is dead. Leaking blood and some random white fluid out of the other side of his face. And now we're on to level 2. Or at least I assume it's level 2 because they don't actually say any levels as far as I can tell. You just kind of beat a boss and go into another zone. And this is just a nice little cave level. Same mobs going through here. So it doesn't really switch it up too much. You will eventually fight new mobs. But it's not for a little while. But, I'm just going to leave it at that. This is a quick preview. I don't want to play the whole game through and don't want to ruin any of the humor or surprises for you. My impressions are that if you have some friends that own this game, or you want to buy the triple pack on Steam, or all go in, it could probably be a lot of fun. If you're just going to play this single player, if you don't have any friends, if you don't like playing with other people, I don't know if it's really worth it for the humor alone and the artwork alone. You can see, like I said, it's a beautiful game and it is funny, but I don't think it's worth your $7. I don't think you're going to get over $7 worth of fun and enjoyment out of it, because single player, it's too hard and it's kind of like you're mobbed on. You're going to have to just keep continuing and dying and continuing and dying to beat it. So that's my opinion. Love it or leave it. Leave some comments below and tell me what you think if you played the game. You can catch my podcast on iTunes. Just look for Steam on the Cheap. And also you can shoot me an email. Tell me what you think at epicgeekcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking to play with some people on Steam, go ahead and look me up and send me a friend request. My name is Epic Geekcast on Steam too. Peace out, guys.